Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolfe Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Nothing says summertime like the smell of grills fired up at backyard barbecues with grilled cheeseburgers, grilled hot dogs, and crisp sweet corn. But now, you don't have to go to a barbecue to enjoy grilled cheeseburgers, grilled hot dogs, or crisp sweet corn. That's right, Utz Potato Chips has made it possible for you to have all your backyard barbecue favorites out of a bag in the car on your way to your next barbecue, or to eat at the next barbecue you're invited to if the host is not a very good griller or owns stock and lighter fluid. With Utz Grillin Classics, cheeseburger, grilled hot dog, and sweet corn flavored potato chips. Lay's did it first with crazy flavors, some good and some not so good. So let's see how Utz Grillin Classics compare. Since burgers are the staple at most backyard barbecues, let's start with the cheeseburger chips first. Utz says, nothing beats a summertime cheeseburger off the grill, and I'd have to agree. Now you can enjoy the same great flavor in our Grillin Classics cheeseburger potato chips. Take these chips where your grill can't go. Grab a bag today and let's get snacking. I never really paid attention to how many ingredients are in a bag of potato chips, and it really baffles me that there's this many ingredients in a bag of fried sliced potatoes. So it's pretty much common sense that all these ingredients are seasonings and preservatives, besides the potatoes and the cottonseed oil, which I'm assuming they're fried in. Now for the nutrition facts, and the serving size is 20 potato chips, and there's 9 servings per bag. I'm not sure how many people are really going to sit down and count 20 potato chips, but we're going to go over them anyway. So per 20 potato chips, there's 160 calories, 10 grams of total fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 5 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 2 grams of monounsaturated fat, which are both healthy fats. But I don't think that means the potato chips are health food now. No cholesterol, 240 milligrams of sodium, 320 milligrams of potassium, 15 total carbohydrates, 1 gram of dietary fiber, 1 gram of sugars, and 2 grams of protein. I get a lot of comments from people saying I spend too much time on ingredients and nutrition facts, and they say I should just taste the food. But that's not what my videos are about. Sure, I want to see what the foods taste like, but I also want to see if they're any good for us and what's in them. That's why the title of this series is What Are We Eating? Not What Does It Taste Like? There's lots of other channels that do that taste the food and tell you what it tastes like and if it's any good or not. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I try to make these videos somewhat educational. Not only for me to learn more about what I'm eating, but for you, the people. So if you don't want to know the details about the product, just fast forward until I cram it in my pie hole. Now let's pour out the cheeseburger chips and see what they taste like. And how do y'all like that fancy Dollar Tree bowl? I got 4 of them for $1. That means they cost $0.25 a piece. What a deal. I'm such a bargain shopper. I hope you can sense the sarcasm, because that's exactly what the Dollar Tree wants you to do, is think you're getting a bargain with these things. I've had styrofoam bowls that are sturdier than this. Trust me, at $0.25 a piece, these flim-flam bowls are not a bargain. Just like their pork chops and ribeye steaks. And there doesn't appear to be a whole lot of seasoning on the potato chips. At least I couldn't see any. And when I put the potato chip in my mouth, that was pretty much confirmed. There was absolutely no cheeseburger flavor whatsoever, but there was a pretty good pickle flavor. A pretty good pickle flavor. But these aren't pickle flavored chips, they're cheeseburger chips. Like Clara Peller said, where's the beef? I got no grilled flavor, no cheese flavor, and no beef flavor. Only pickle flavor, which wasn't bad, if it was a bag of pickle chips. Now for the grilled hot dog chips. And they give you the same spiel. Nothing beats a summertime hot dog right off the grill. Now you can enjoy that same great flavor in our Grillin Classics grilled hot dog potato chips. Take these chips where your grill can't go. Grab a bag and get snacking today. And again, quite a few ingredients just for seasoning. All the nutrition facts are exactly the same as the cheeseburger potato chips, except there's less sodium and less potassium. There's 170 milligrams of sodium in the hot dog potato chips compared to 240 in the hamburger potato chips, and 300 milligrams of potassium in the hot dog potato chips compared to 320 in the hamburger potato chips. I get the seasonings can easily change the sodium, but I figured all the potassium was coming from the potatoes. And I figured with the potatoes being the same, they'd be equal and the same amount of potassium would be in all three. But I can't see where the extra potassium comes from. It's not really a big deal, but inquiring minds want to know. So if you know where it's coming from in the ingredients, please let me know in the comments. So again, when I poured these out in the flimsy Dollar Tree bowl, there wasn't really any noticeable seasoning. But I did get a little faint whiff of hot dog. But when you do look a little bit closer, you do see specks of seasoning. And when I gave it a taste, you actually do get a nice subtle grilled hot dog flavor. It's not real strong, but it's actually decent. I tried another one real quick while I still had the hot dog flavor in my mouth from the previous chip to see if it would make it any better. And it didn't really. The flavor was still very subtle. Not great, but not bad. Definitely better than the cheeseburger chips. Finally, for the sweet corn flavored potato chips, which to me sounded the most intriguing. And again, nothing beats summertime sweet corn. Now you can enjoy the same great flavor in our grilling classic sweet corn potato chips. Grab a bag today and get snacking. I thought nothing beat a summertime grilled hamburger, and then nothing beat a summertime grilled hot dog. And now, nothing beats summertime sweet corn. Make up your mind, Duts! There's quite a few less ingredients in the sweet corn potato chips than there were in the cheeseburger and the hot dog potato chips, but still more than you would think you would need. Now again, all the nutrition facts in the sweet corn potato chips are exactly the same as they are in the cheeseburger potato chips and the grilled hot dog potato chips, except the sodium and the potassium. The sweet corn potato chips have less sodium and less potassium than the cheeseburger potato chips, but a little more sodium and the same amount of potassium as the hot dog potato chips at 180 milligrams of sodium and 300 milligrams of potassium. As soon as I opened these up and poured them out, you got a really strong buttery aroma. But again, none of these appear to have a lot of seasoning on them. And so far, in the first two, that's shown in the lack of flavor. I was really surprised at the flavor of the first chip. It had a real buttery flavor, and it did have a subtle corn flavor, but more buttery than corn. But then after I ate a second one, I'm not sure if it was psychological or not, but it seemed to gain a little bit of corn flavor. I don't know if it was that or the rich buttery flavor making me want corn. I then tasted all three together to see what it would taste like, and it just ended up tasting like a regular potato chip. No one flavor stood out. Overall, the corn flavored potato chips had the most flavor, the cheeseburger potato chips had the least flavor, but the hot dog flavor had the best flavor of what they were supposed to taste like, even though the flavor was subtle. So with all that said, I'm going to give the sweet corn potato chips a 4, the cheeseburger potato chips a 3, and the hot dog flavored potato chips a 5. I wouldn't really rush out and get any of these. If you want a hot dog, hamburger, or ear of corn, go out and buy it. If you'd like to help support the Wolf Pit, please consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high-quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.